Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Xfinity Sports Extra. 4 days and counting until round one of the NFL Draft. It's one of the biggest days of the year for Broncos country. And did you see this? The draft video of the week, Christian McCaffrey tweeted this out. Now, this video is not sped up. Okay, this is real time. Christian working out in Denver for the draft, just teasing NFL teams even more with those quick hands and quick feet. He's a blur. One of the hottest commodities in this year's draft. All right, welcome to the show, everybody. As always, Denver 7 Broncos insider Troy Rink is here, and ESPN star and Denver sports legend Woody Page on the set as well. Guys, it's going to be great here tonight. Look, we just saw Christian McCaffrey. It's become apparent now that the Broncos would like to take him at number 20. It's also become apparent he will not be there anywhere near number 20. What's going to happen, Troy, with Christian McCaffrey on Thursday night?
Well, the first team that could take him is Carolina at 8. I still expect Leonard Fournette to go there. He fits their offense better. Then the Saints at 11. Drew Brees has been throwing a pity party since he lost Darren Sproles. He would love to have Christian McCaffrey. If he doesn't go there, he could be the next Westbrook in Philadelphia. Then to the Colts. Then to the Redskins at 17. So what I'm saying is going to be very difficult. But if he's available at 14, Woody, would the Broncos trade up there? There's no way they're going to trade up to 8 or 11. The price of acquisition too high. But if he's available at 14 or 50, do you make a move for him?
Well, I keep saying that Arizona Cardinals are the right spot. I think you make a deal for there. You can trade your first and second round draft picks because they haven't really done a good job with their draft picks in the second round anyway. So make that move. Arizona's looking for a quarterback. There is a quarterback out of Texas Tech. He will still be available at number 20. If you want Christian McCaffrey bad enough, if Carolina wants him, you can't trade up that far. You're right. But you can get into that Cardinals slot ahead of Philadelphia, ahead of the Colts, ahead of Washington, and you can make that deal work.
I'll tell you what, this is going to be one of the most interesting Broncos first rounds in a long time with Christian McCaffrey. It's sitting out there. The son of Ed. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
Well, would you draft him if his name wasn't McCaffrey and he didn't come from Colorado?
I would.
Yeah.
I would. Magical
absolutely.
feet. You saw him?
Right, yeah. I think that just adds to the intrigue and the drama here in Colorado, guys. Now, Broncos players for the last couple of weeks have all been asked about Christian McCaffrey. He's right there in the backyard. They all know him. Here's what the guys who would benefit the most had to say.
He's a good player. Obviously, wherever he goes, he's going to have a ton of success. You know, I don't know what the draft board looks like up there. Again, Elway's got a better answer for you. But looking forward to what he does in the league.
I mean, obviously, he's a great player. You see him all over ESPN making these ridiculous plays. And, you know, wherever he ends up, you know, if it's here, I'm sure that we'll all be grateful to have him here. And
McCaffrey might be the only guy on ESPN more than Woodrow Page.
That's
over
debatable.
Here.
Let's not get crazy.
If only the players were in charge of the draft, right? Well, let's do our mock draft, guys. They're sort of like opinions. Everybody's got one, and they're all different. Woody, let's start with you. With the 20th pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select
Garrett Bowles.
Garrett Bowles.
Come back to a guy that I think has the biggest upside of the 3 offensive tackles. If you want somebody to step in right away, you go for Cam Robinson. He is qualified, playing at Alabama in big games. He had a great game against Myles Garrett. But I think that Garrett Bowles, if you guys spend time with him, you have, he has got a great upside. He's got quick feet. He's a guy that I think would be a left tackle for them sometime during his first season.
And do they need a left tackle?
Yes, but the problem is Lionel Garrett Bowles is probably the same age as Jackie Slater. He's like 45 years old. So he has 1 good year left, Woody. If you're going to take a lineman, you take Forrest Lamp, the guard. Maybe see if he can play tackle. Lionel, you've got to go with David Njoku, my guy.
That's your guy. And Njoku.
Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's running. He's got a 38-inch vertical leap.
Oh!
Look at that. I don't think I saw one play like that from a tight end last year here in Denver. They need a red zone threat, Woody. They haven't had a red zone threat since Wes Welker and Julius Thomas left. I agree with you. I like Bowles. I don't like him at 20. If any other year, these tackles, Lionel, would be second-round picks. Don't take a tackle at 20. Who do you got, Lionel? Come on.
Well, Woody, you want to say something real quick?
I was just going to say that it's going to be somebody that we're not talking about.
Of course it is.
And this town is not big enough for an Njokic and a Jokic. That's all.
Njoku and Jokic. You're right. Well, I think if linebacker Reuben Foster drops all the way to 20 because of his problems, you got to snag him there. That may not happen. McCaffrey, you guys said it. If he makes it into the teens, you jump up and grab him there. A tight end, Howard will probably be gone, but Njoku, Ingram, you can get a tight end in the 4th round
That's
so
what
deep,
That's what I was
right?
telling him before we went on the air. Is there are plenty of tight ends available in the second,
Right.
third, and fourth round.
That's a good point. That's
And
fair.
if you go to left tackles with the glaring need, I think Bowles is the guy, Ramczyk, Robinson. Again, we're all afraid that in round one for this season coming up, not going to be an impact player.